Many thousands of people took to the streets across Brazil to protest against government spending on the World Cup, when hospitals and schools, public services were so underfunded. Now, the police response to those protests was really violent. They used water cannon, they used rubber bullets, they beat protesters.
The biggest mistakes that have been made in Brazil, not only during the World Cup, but principally in the preparation period prior to the World Cup, was the massive evictions of many people and families, the destruction of favelas that were absolutely linked to the mega event cycle that were coming up in Brazil. And there has been a lot of violence as well. If you see Mr. Bach, who is the president of the IOC in the moment, on Copacabana Beach and telling the international media that Rio de Janeiro will be a more equal and a better city after the Olympic Games. This is basically a slap into the face of the thousands that have been evicted and the many that have been killed due to the Olympic Games.
In the last 5 years, 1,500 civilians have been killed by the police in Rio. The majority of them are young black men. And so this is the same police force that's going to be providing security for the Olympics. So we're quite concerned about the security aspect around the event next year. We can hope that we won't see the same human rights abuses that we saw in the run-up to the World Cup last year. What really needs to happen, though, for all future Olympic events is that the IOC needs to include in every stage of hosting an event a commitment to human rights. I have hopes for the future in terms of media coverage and journalists being interested in what's going on, and yeah, that can really help to raise awareness.